Okay, everybody, what's going on? Very Middleman, welcoming you back to Let's Play Game of Thrones. Who cares? Let's finish this. Let's finish this massive disappointment. Yep, let's just finish it up. They can live in my new world or die in their old one. Very apt. Unfortunately, it still doesn't quite reflect how this episode will, progress. Not quite. So I'll just shut up now and let the game bring you up to speed. Ugh, the rest of that's just rape. Oh, Game of Thrones and rape. Jesus Christ.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
But now I realize it might be far more entertaining to watch Ludd tear you to pieces. Last house standing wins.
You have a good head for business, Lady Mira. What you need more than anything is an ally.
I have to get in there, Sarah.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. You owe me for this.
You're not a leader. You're a wounded soldier trying to prove he's still a man.
Yeah, whatever. The traitor choice sucked. The traitor idea was not an interesting gameplay mechanic.
Damien, where are ya?
So yeah, keeping the knife or throwing it away did not matter.
North Grove.
Oh, it's a season finale, so you get to see flashbacks from all 5 episodes. Holy crap! Was Garrett in his Night Watch armor during that flashback? What?
Finn!
That looks so lazy.
They're everywhere!
We make for the North Grove!
Go, Roderick, I know what I'm doing! Iron from ice, brother. Iron from ice.
Gods.
Can you see anything? Is it the North
Okay,
Grove?
Garrett, you're the only one I care about now, so bring it home. Bring this whole season home.
The Forester Sigil. Those look like ironwood trees. Hear the werewolves whisper. Haven't seen any werewolves this far north. The North Grove, beneath the watchful eye of the Ice Dragon.
Now,
Ice
there is...
Dragon.
Yeah, just like Jon Snow said.
That must be it. We're close. I think I found it.
You found it?
Yeah!
Are you sure? We can't afford to waste any more time. Not with the condition he's in.
That's actually pretty
There's nothing
gross.
but trees up here.
Oh, I guess I forgot to answer. Okay.
We need to keep moving.
Ow!
His wound is getting worse.
He burns! He burns like all 7 L's combined! Oh.
Well, so much
Listen,
for bandaging up your wound. It literally didn't matter.
I know I'm not well. And up here that can get you killed. But you've always looked out for me. If anything happens, I want you to leave me. You take Sylvie and don't look back. Promise me, Garrett. I need to know you'll do it.
If it comes to it, I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrett.
What are you doing?
I found Nightshade. It's poisonous, but in small doses it can help with pain. It's rare this far north.
We can use the nightshade to make Cotter more comfortable.
Right.
Ease the dying.
It'll help
Yeah.
you can calm too. In the right amount. Luckily, I know how to use it. Can you help?
It's the last episode, Madar, so we don't have to see any more Games of Thrones after this.
You see this? Gods.
Yeah, clearly something big and nasty ate that thing to death.
It's not frozen. Must be a fresh kill. It's been torn apart.
After this, I'm thinking Until Dawn.
Garrett!
Shit! We have to cross the ice! Get Cotter across! I'll hold it off! Go!
I really wish Finn were here. He would definitely have been helpful. Woo! Yeah, polar bears can pack a punch. Woo! Okay. That was technically a quick time event for Cotter and his sister.
Seven Hells.
Oh, hold on, it's a 7 baht, 7 baht, 7 baht.
Come on!
Okay, so that's pretty much it for the polar bear, I think. I'm not holding L to go forward anymore.
You were right, Garrett. This has to be the North Grove.
It exists!
Oh, finally. I knew it! I told you it was real!
I should have had more faith in you. Look! Whoever they are, they can help us.
Hurry!
No, I don't care that much about Fel Hassan. I really don't. Look at her. Oh, look, she's like a... Okay, so here's the North Grove. Which means Garrett's story finally had a payoff.
Garrett!
Oh, hey, the polar bear still lives.
Run! Head for the village!
Help us!
Do something!
High vis.
What?
Oh no.
Wait! No!
Garrett! Tell them!
I represent House Forrester. I was squire to Lord Gregor himself.
Oh, that got their attention, yeah! Yeah. Why do I care? You know, I will always praise the opening credits for this game. This is a really good cinematic. It really represents how Westeros looks like. And it really pumps you up for playing the game itself. That's one of the only good things about this game. King's Landing. Now we get to see why Mira's story was completely irrelevant to the plot.
behavior among my handmaidens. One of you must answer for this. Did you think any of them could keep a secret? My lady, I swear to the mother. I didn't think she would cause a sickness. She caused? Yes, and you escort her in, but you had nothing to do with the altercation.
Please, Lady Marjorie. Please don't send me back to Highgarden. Finally, you grace us with your presence. I was beginning to think you'd found someone else to serve.
My lady, is there something I can help you with?
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine.
Oh, she has.
From Cersei, no less.
I was with her when she drank it, my lady.
And yet you did nothing about it.
I'm sorry, my lady.
God's the pair of you. I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered. It's just... I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
But, Lady Marjorie, I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I must have it wrong. It must have been some other handmaiden making a scene with Lord Andros. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please!
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this. Sarah says you used her to get you into the party.
So, okay.
You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this.
Uh-huh.
Sneaking me into the party was Sarah's idea.
You liar! Lady Marjorie, please!
Let her speak.
She forced me to come with her.
Mira! How could you?
I was originally going to say you were my boo.
I trusted you! And you betrayed me!
You're my friend, Sarah, but I can't cover for you this time. You've brought this on yourself.
No, Mira. You brought this on me. You deceitful, treacherous...
One day, all of this will catch up to you, Mira.
You'll end up with a knife in your back or your head on a spike. And when that day comes, I'll pray to the Seven for your soul.
That's enough, Sarah. Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
But my lady...
I said enough.
I go back and
Get out
forth
of my
on
sight
Sarah.
before you make things worse.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. I'm not gonna do that. It's really pointless, so I'm not gonna do that. So, okay. Porn comic. I'm gonna prove a point that that playing the game doesn't mean anything. So I'm just not gonna have her. I just don't care. I have no reason to care.
Lady
That's all.
Marjorie, please
It's not
don't
terribly
back to
complex
Highgarden.
reason.
Finally, you grace us with your presence.
But it's just that
I was
if
beginning
wasn't
to think you found someone else to serve.
Sorry if I kept you waiting. I came as quickly as I could, my lady.
I'll get to you in a moment. Do you realize how precarious my position is with Cersei?
Of course, my lady.
Of all the people in King's Landing, you steal from the Queen Regent.
I didn't mean...
Did you know about this? Sarah's been stealing wine. From Cersei, no less.
No, my lady. It doesn't sound like something Sarah would do.
Is that so?
I had no idea.
Really? Half the servants in the keep are talking about it, but somehow you're in the dark?
I'm gonna cover for her because she's my...
I'm sorry. I shouldn't get so flustered. It's
wow,
just...
okay.
I need order in my household. Until I'm married to Tommen, I can't afford any more mistakes. I have no choice but to make changes among my handmaidens. Tommen's garden party, Mira. What were you thinking? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible. I expected better of you.
I had urgent business there, my lady. People were counting on me. Otherwise, I would never have disobeyed you.
I'm sure you had your reasons, Mira. You always do.
I'm gonna fess up
you're
here.
Honest about it. Sarah's been saying some damning things about you, Mira. I suspect in an effort to save her own neck.
My lady, please.
You've said enough. One of you must answer for this.
So, actually, I'm gonna pause here and see if I... So, okay, here's the thing.
Sarah says you used her to get you into the party. You've been with me a long time, Mira. When I'm queen, I'll need people I can count on. Please, tell me this isn't true.
Please, Mira. I don't deserve to lose my position for this.
My lady, I'm sorry.
So, I'm doing this because I've been trying to be nice to Sarah the entire game, and if there's one thing I want to have to show...
for some time, Mira.
It's echoing because,
I've been nothing but good to you. I've put up with your schemes. I've even tried to help you.
It's echoing because sometimes, eventually, headphones will start to echo when they start to fail.
I feel
so now I have to be very careful with this headset from now on. Otherwise, it'll just stop working entirely, and you won't be able to hear the IO. I'm not gonna bother.
Consider yourself dismissed from my service.
There's nothing to say there. So yeah, this headset's earplug jack is like, it's getting weaker. I've had it for a long time now.
Mira, wait!
Alright, here we go.
I'm so sorry. She was so angry. I didn't know what else to do.
And like, it's not
me from being sent home.
And like, it's not even Sarah's fault. It's the way the King's Landing
I expected I'd be on my way to High Garden by now. But you stood up for me.
I couldn't let you take the fall. You need Marjorie's protection more than I do. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
I hope you're right about that. But thank you. I know you didn't have to do it.
Sarah, you're like the only thing I have to show for this entire storyline.
Differently. But I suppose this is goodbye. I'm not sure when. I'm not sure we'll see each other again.
King's Landing has a way of changing a person, Sarah. You're too good to let that happen to you.
I don't think I will change, Mira. It's just not who I am.
There's something I need to tell you. Something I heard. There are some vile rumors going on about you.
Rumors?
About you murdering a Lannister guard.
Ah.
You should know.
No matter how you hid the evidence, no matter what you did,
Mira.
That will always come back to bite you because, yeah, this will always happen. It doesn't matter if you stay in Marjorie's good graces or not. Those rumors will prevent Marjorie from associating with you, which means you don't have her protection anymore, which means Mira's a dead woman walking. Which means, frankly, whether or not you keep Marjorie in your services is a choice that doesn't matter. Isn't that a thing that we went over already? Huh. What's going on there? Whenever you finish loading game. So yeah, I think we're back with Roderick now because I don't recognize this scene.
Fucking Westeros. Slave all my life. And I've never been so fucking hungry.
We've passed villages. We should have raided them.
You didn't come here to steal from farmers.
We didn't come to get ambushed either. But plans change.
Oh well. Yeah.
I can't believe my little brother's gone.
Oh.
All that bloody fool wanted was to come back to Westeros and fight for his family. I told him it was stupid. That we had a good thing going across the narrow sea. But he did it anyway. All for a family who cast him out. Who banished him to the other side of the world, but begged him to return when they needed him.
It all comes back to Lord Whitehill. He's the reason Asher left. And the reason he finally came back.
Fucking Whitehills.
Fucking Whitehills.
I keep expecting to turn my head and see him riding beside me. Laughing at the idea he, of all people, could actually be dead. But then I turn and it's just you. No offense. It's just not how I expected this would go.
I know how you feel, Beskid.
Oh my god.
No, you don't. You hadn't seen him in years.
That's not fair, dude. I'm his brother.
Him and I, we used to sneak out of Ironrath and get drunk on mead with the Chandler's daughters.
So
You
yeah,
could
for
drink
anyone
like
still
a
watching this
fish.
at home, yeah,
But
my
I get
headset
so
is beginning
drunk
to
you have to help
fail.
me walk home.
So sorry about that. I'm gonna try to keep it working for the sake of you
One
being able to hear
time he
everything.
even carried me.
We did the same thing once, actually. Except it was Valerian fire whiskey and a butcher's girl.
Now here we are. Both of us. Without the man we once called brother.
Maybe you do understand.
Yay, they bonded.
If I do just one more thing in this piss life of mine, it'll be to make those bastards pay.
You'll get your chance for revenge. The Whitehills have shown their hand. They'll be coming for us now. But first, Roderick has a duty to bear. He needs to tell his mother that she's lost another son.
And that's gonna destroy her, God. That's just not fair for any mom. Iron Wrath, we have returned.
Roderick! I was so worried. You've returned. I knew you would.
No Ash, I'm afraid.
Roderick, where is your brother? I don't understand. Did Asher not arrive? Oh, he wouldn't have missed the ship.
This may be hard to understand. Asher gave his life so that I could keep mine.
No! Easy, I've got you.
And the sad part is, she never even got to see him again.
Brave, foolish boy.
What a worthless choice last episode. It could have been so cool to see brother beside brother.
Roderick.
You want to win?
My lord, they were very fond of Asher.
Asher is dead! Murdered! But mark my words! We will avenge him! Any man, woman or child bearing the name Whitehill will pay the price for his death!
And how will you do this? With plows and swine? Asher brought us here to fight, but Asher's dead. What's coming isn't battle. It's slaughter.
Not if we put up a good fight.
Bah. You think we can't see the difference between strength and weakness? Your people are terrified. Your walls are made of wood. What's to stop us taking what we want and leaving this shithole? There is food, gold, weapons. We could make out well here.
You try it and I'll kill every last one of you myself.
You couldn't take the weakest of us.
Why don't you test me? Fuck! He's nothing like Asher!
And you're nothing like a real army.
Yet you want us to fight like one.
What I want is for you to obey your lord.
He's not our lord.
Show some respect. I will have order! Or I will have heads.
You will obey me.
If we fight amongst ourselves, we're dead. If we mistrust each other, we're dead. Either we band together, or Ironwrath will be the last place any of us ever see.
Oh, here he comes.
I bring a message from the Lady Gwyn.
Gwyn? Gwyn Whitehill?
What does she say?
They're on the march. They'll be at our gates by nightfall.
We're doomed.
So yeah, war were declared, and there's nothing anyone can do about it except fight.
Fucking great.
Please, remain calm, please.
Everybody, look to your lord.
Grab whatever weapons you can find. It's time to prepare for battle.
Oh my god. I'll right back. I'll right back.
He's lying. Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall. Must be a deserter. I don't trust fucking deserters. And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you. Two crows with a...
Okay.
Ma, you know since I made 30,000, that brings our median household income.
Okay. So I missed that choice. I wanted to answer. Yeah. Just because I liked how they what they had to say. That guy looks like a recycled model of
He's lying.
Wassinger. Oh my god.
Look at him. He's a crow. He doesn't represent the foresters. Never seen a crow this far north of the wall.
Oh right, no one in the north
deserter.
actually likes the Night's Watch, which includes the North Grossmen. And actually, if they're presenting something secret, I would.
And you're traveling with a wildling. All the more reason not to trust you.
We're not your enemy.
Says the man who wounded my bear, who came here uninvited.
So yeah, my headset is definitely failing.
As easily then as I could now.
He's a warg.
The bear likes your kind even less than I do, so I suggest you shut your mouth.
Jeez,
your blade
okay.
pierced his shoulder, and I felt the pain as if it were mine.
So yeah, these guys actually use blood
what that's
magic,
like.
believe it or not.
But I could make you understand.
Enough, Josera. He claims to serve House Forrester. Anyone could say as much. What proof do you have? If you'd have us believe it's not a lie.
I was given this by Talia Forrester before I left. It's the Forrester sigil, made from ironwood.
Harida East.
All right, yeah, that did.
You trust this crow?
That necklace is Forrester ironwood. No one else could craft it as well.
Oh, look.
My friend is wounded.
Oh God.
He won't live long without our help. High Vis.
Wait! Where are you taking him?
Who is this girl?
Oh, a wildling.
Is she a prisoner? Why else would you be traveling with a wildling?
Oh, they already know that. Okay, so...
A wildling girl.
I told you we couldn't trust him.
She'll betray you the first chance she gets. My name is Elsera Snow. This is my brother Josra.
So here's the thing. Remember, Jon Snow and Ramsay Snow are bastard children for House Bolton and House Stark, respectively.
Great power to those who know how to
The Snow last name is given to bastard children of royal families.
You're a long way from home, aren't you? There must be a reason you've come all this way.
Lord Gregor's last words before he fell were, "The North Grove must never be lost."
What do you mean? Last words before he fell?
Lord Gregor was slain at the Twins months ago, betrayed by Walder Frey.
So the fact that they're upset is that they knew. Of
course.
They actually knew their father.
How could you?
He has no idea who we are.
Why would he?
So yeah, I'm just spoiling who they are right now because...
He's just a messenger. All he did was use the ironwood necklace they gave him. Why should we trust him with anything? They clearly didn't. Otherwise, he would know.
I risked my life to get here. I deserted the Night's Watch, brought my vows for wildlings. By the gods, I deserve to know.
And we should trust an Oathbreaker.
Perhaps Lord Gregor never told anyone.
I wouldn't be surprised. Better to hide his shame where no one could find out. Whites.
Look at her booze, look at her.
Gregor went and Yonan.
Kid, why are you trying to have a plot? Don't try to have a plot. Yeah,
What about them?
Hiftones.
What? No!
So, because otherwise there wouldn't be much meat to Garrett's section of the story here. There's an obligatory section where you have to fight people.
I hope they did. Otherwise, you're likely to die.
I can handle whites. I fought the dead before.
Your confidence will get you killed.
This place is evil, Garrett. I can feel it.
But it's literally the focal point of my story.
Those warriors. They're not normal free folk. Not like any I've ever seen.
Yeah, these guys clearly use magic of some sort, so... Alright, Garrett. This is the last battle for you.
Lady Mira! Wait!
Oh, fuck.
What is it?
Guards! They're searching the room.
Of course they would be. We somehow got caught murdering that guy no matter what we did. So there's...
Break it down!
Search the place!
They're coming after us for the murder.
The knife is in there.
You didn't.
Rid of that ages ago. Come on, we can't stay here.
And if I had gotten rid of it, you would have gotten on a case for keeping, for not choosing to keep it. You see how pointless this entire thing
It's
is.
all over the keep, milady. They're saying you take Lannister men to your bed and murder them in their sleep.
What? That's ridiculous.
It'd be ridiculous, milady, if soldiers weren't smashing in your door. They're saying you killed that Lannister guard. There's more. Someone sent the captain of the guard a message about you. Dropped off at the guardhouse.
You mean someone's plotting against me? How do you know this?
My friend does the guardhouse call. Whoever's behind this, they're making their move now. If those guards catch you, if they catch us, we've got to stay close to Lady Marjorie.
Oh, I can't do that. Sorry. Thing is, I'm no longer close to Lady
If we're
Marjorie.
with her.
Lady Marjorie dismissed me. For good.
What? What for?
It's not important. Just... we can't count on her.
We've had it, Lady Mira.
Calm down. Panicking isn't going to help.
Those guards won't stop until they find someone for Damien's death. What are we going to do, Lady Mira? How are we getting out of this one?
Being near me is dangerous, Tom. You should get as far away as possible.
Appreciate the thought, milady. But we're in this together.
No, Tom, you have to understand. You are the only other character I care about here.
Now. Tell me and I'll help you.
Things are too dangerous for me here, Tom. I need to get back to Ironrath.
There's a collier's store by the river gate. On Muddy Way. The owners are like family. You'll be safe. From there, we can get you out of King's Landing.
Show yourself. It'll be worse for you.
Get to the colliers. Tell Godwin I sent you. Goodbye, Lady Mira.
Tom, you better live, I swear to God. You should be running, Mira, not staying there to watch. Not that it matters. What? I mean, God, it's just sack. I'm sorry if I sound like a bit of a downer. I know it's not too pleasurable to listen to someone just mindlessly bash something, but look, this season started out really good. I actually really liked the beginning of this game. The first episode, second episode, they're both A+. But then they became worse over time.
The gates are down! Archers at the ready! The foot soldiers are armed, whatever that's worth. Talia and Elena?
In the cellars, where they'll be safe.
You should be with them, my lady.
And let Lud think that I'm afraid.
Roderick Forrester! By order of Houses Whitehill, Bolton, and Baratheon, I order you to surrender your keep and present yourself for execution!
He must be shitting in his britches. Get your men off my land, Whitehill. And I might let you leave with your heart still beating.
I can't do that, Roderick. Ramsay Snow said only one of our houses can survive. All that's left to determine is how you will die. Ryan, bring the gift!
No. What's he doing?
I brought something to mount on your wall! Come on! Hold it up so your brother can see!
Oh, wow. What did they do to you, Ryan? Oh, my God.
Fuck!
And the mounted head of Asher. This is so...
The rest of him!
Oh, what's left are we fed to the dogs?
Shut him!
I don't like this. This is so boring. This is not...
I say he looks better! Take the gate! Watch out! Get out of the way!
Oh my God. Like, oh my God, you stole his head at a spike. I am supposed to be impressed by that, apparently.
My lord! We must take action! Reinforce the front gate! Use every piece of timber you can find! The fight is on! Yeah!
It's pretty pointless no matter what you do here, so...
Find me when the gate falls!
You know what I hate about that guy? He literally never speaks. There's nothing interesting about him.
He's taken everything from us.
What's happening out there?
Nothing good.
This is Duncan's fault. I've been in many sieges, but because of him, the Whitehills know our numbers, our defences, the strength of our gate, and they're using Ryan as a human shield.
I'd say we have ours. Maybe less.
Once they break that gate, Ironwrath will fall.
The problem isn't Ryan. It's Lord fucking White.
I am
head off the snake, this all goes away.
Now this is a plan.
But how? They'll storm the keep the moment we open the gate.
Then we don't go out the gate. Royland, the map.
So, you know, this headset was actually bought by my brother, so... It's gonna be up to him to figure out where I need to, like,
A small enough party could sneak out the postern gate. If we cut through the forest and along this hunting trail, we'd end up here, behind Lud's army.
Sounds like a plan to me. We hit their camp, take out Lud, and maybe get your brother back in the bargain.
My lord, I'm all in favour of acting decisively. But if you're caught out there, it's all over. This war, your house, your brother's life.
We don't have time to argue, Royland.
we literally
the
have no
only
other
chance
options.
we've got.
Gee, well.
As you say, my lord. Just keep your head on out there.
Amaya, this is it. We're going to war. Are you with me or not?
We are with you. Only because Asher already paid us. Then we leave this shit-cold land.
We'll either have won, or we'll all be... Arrows! We need arrows! Royland, I'm trusting you with the defense of Ironwrath.
They may have greater numbers, but they have none of our fight.
Yeah, so...
You must leave for your own welfare.
So you'd cut me loose like some injured horse?
Give me a moment.
So here's the thing. If you had Asher
Your
with you,
maester wants to send me away.
instead of
Landlords have cousins in the Riverlands.
Roderick, what would happen is that Lud would offer a peaceful surrender, or at least offer House Forrester a peaceful surrender.
Tell him I belong here.
If you're playing as Asher, Lud would offer a peaceful surrender from House Forrester if Asher agreed to marry Gwyn. Basically, you would become... Basically, yeah. The idea is that you would surrender the
Tell
war,
him
and we get to
I
live.
make my own choices.
My lady, this is foolishness.
Of course you do, Elena. This is your home now.
Thank you.
Fuck
Roderick,
yeah.
we have
Elena.
to go now.
May the gods be with you today, Roderick. I'll be waiting.
The gate won't hold much longer, even with the reinforcements.
Then follow me. Let's end this before they do.
Okay, so we're gonna sneak into the Whitetail camp and try to kill Lud. That's pretty much the only thing we can do now.
She's left the key. Search the area.
The rest of us just... And there's Mira. Oh,
Mira.
look, it's Lord
There
Mulgrave.
she is. Take her. What's all this?
Morgren, please. You have to help me.
Mira Forrester, you're coming with us.
Please, do something.
Surely you have more dangerous criminals to deal with than Lady Marjorie's handmaiden.
We have orders from Captain Lucan
Let
to...
me worry about Lucan. You worry about buying yourselves a few tankards. On me. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Can I take you somewhere,
It's
Lady Mary?
incest porn. If you like smut, you shouldn't... Yeah, but... well, yeah, but niche, you know, it's like a... Yeah, it's just...
The Rivergate. Thank you.
The Rivergate! Quick as you can! What's going on, Mira? Is there a problem?
Someone's plotting against me.
Plotting? What do you mean?
They're spreading malicious rumors. And worse, they've set the guard after me.
I see. That is worrying indeed. Clearly you've made powerful enemies here in King's Landing. Although, you've made short work of one of them, at least. I hear Lord Andros has found a home in the Black Cells. I'm impressed. It seems he took on the wrong handmaiden and lost.
Andros was sending sellswords to Ironwrath. I couldn't let that happen.
No need to explain to me. I'm glad he's out of the way. Of course, now that you've gotten rid of my biggest competitor, all kinds of opportunities have opened up. Particularly in your part of the Seven Kingdoms. The Ironwood market is wide open. A lot of gold to be made.
Yeah, nothing to say.
You're clever, Mira. Breaking into the Imp's chambers and stealing that decree. That was bold. Of course, I knew you'd be a problem when we first met. Imagine a handmaiden stealing the Crown's Ironwood contract from under my nose. That's why I bribed that Lannister guard to kill you.
Oh, look! The most shady person here.
You must have known you'd become a target sooner or later.
You two-faced shit! Don't you have any honor?
Honor?
Do you think I got where I am because of honor?
This isn't...
We've both seen what happens to honorable men.
Yeah, pretty much anyone that has
After Lud takes
anything...
Ironwrath, he and I will control the Ironwood trade entirely. You've been very helpful, Mira. But it's time to get you out of the way.
Nah.
Can't have you complicating things.
You're making a mistake, Morgren. Lud will turn on you the first chance he gets. You're a fool if you don't see that.
Tell me, Mira, who is the fool here? You or I?
We've arrived. Now get out of my fucking litter!
Lucan, fancy coming across you here. I seem to have found something you're looking for.
That you have, my lord. I've been searching for this murderer a long time. Finally, I got her.
It's pointless to talk. Nothing you say here will matter.
Chin up, Mira. I'm sure if you ask him nicely, the headsman will be quick.
Forgive my brother's temper. It's said over time wargs adopt the traits of their animal. And your news was unexpected. You see, Gregor Forrester was our father, and we are his bastards. I doubt anyone knows. It was his dark secret.
No one at Ironrath knows of this.
Yeah, no.
Not that I've ever heard.
I suspected as much. Josra would say he banished us to hide his shame. But I like to think it's because he knew what we were, that he was protecting us in his own way. We thought one day Gregor would come and see everything we've built. But instead it was you. You are the first to arrive. It must have been a difficult journey.
Oh, it was full of plot holes, retcons, our choices being completely thrown out.
I fought the phrase. I fought the dead. It wasn't easy. But I've endured worse.
I can tell. Not many can survive this far north of the wall. But here you are. Our father entrusted us with protecting the North Grove. That has always been our purpose. We've learned that there's a power here, Garrett. A power we've only just begun to understand. Winter is coming.
Oh my God.
We haven't much time. Gregor ven Fionden Bjorne Sager ven. Svealoden Mopre befastan.
Okay, so the whole... This is crazy. Oh, look at how... Look at... Okay, well, here it is. The Walking Dead Part 2. Nothing much to say here except we got more zombies to fight. So let's get to fight. Oh, this one's got an axe. Alright, Garrett, show us your stuff. You're the last person here, the last ranger. You're the only Grey Warden left. Oh, wow, these are really rights, too. They're not even really zombies. They're skeleton warriors from Dark Souls and Skyrim. No. Oh, well, one of you's dead. That sucks. Having a polar bear help you is actually really awesome. Oh no, the polar bear's about to get cut. Not my watch. Yeah, we're a real team. Don't mess with Ironrath. Oh my God! It's Finn!
Oh God! Finn!
And that's what happens when you bring him along. He's your final boss. Aso hits like a truck. Remember, the last words Finn said to us were, "At least I'll be warm before I die."
Did you know him? Maybe I'm wrong, but you keep looking at him.
He was my friend. His name was Finn. He was here because of me. I let him join when we left Castle Black.
That was his choice. It's not your fault.
Now his watch has ended.
We're good. So, as you would have noticed by
You fought
now,
well for a crew.
since the
I saved
whole
your
siege
life.
at Iron Raft
I
is
wouldn't
actually
go that
happening
far.
right now,
Although I admit you can fight.
Garrett's actual ability to help
Maybe they
House
did teach you
Forster.
something at Castle Black.
You fought well yourself. Or at least your bear did.
His name is Shadow.
Like, there is no possible way Garrett could ever have meaningfully helped
Killing them I don't mind.
House Iron
It's the
Raft
burning that
by getting to the North Grove by himself.
You'll never forget that stench.
So basically, you can technically say his story is a completely pointless side quest. Like Mira's is.
their own.
My sister has trained them well. Emotion is a weakness, according to her.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. They seem fearless.
That's what they've been trained for. Nothing else matters but that.
Like, I can...
They're more my sister's doing,
Your
not mine.
God.
The whites grow bolder by the day. Ever since the wildling tribes went south with Mance Raider. I need to go back.
Here, let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I should return to the village.
I don't mind my controller dying.
Fulgorn Bison
I'm glad this particular Telltale season has 90-minute episodes instead of 2-hour-long episodes. I actually want
Did you
this
not
episode to
hear
be
me?
over as soon as possible.
Fulgorn! Suna!
Oh no! What? She's out of your control.
Wait! Fulgorn Bison Air.
Yeah, that totally just looks like a reskinned, that's just Frostfinger's model put on a different character. It's just...
You're losing control.
What was that?
It's blood magic. The more she uses it, the weaker she becomes. And they can sense it.
Ah, her dick. Ah.
Elsura's
You're
a fool to keep taking these risks. One day, they'll kill us all if we're not careful.
Is there some way to help her?
She's convinced her blood magic is the only way to protect the North Grove, that her warriors are the answer. But she can't control it. I worry about her. It's more dangerous than she knows. She was right about one thing, though. The whites are growing bolder. And the worst is yet to come.
So, basically, staying at the North Grove is technically a losing battle.
Now that my father's dead, there's no reason to stay. That's why he sent you, isn't it? To bring us back to Ironrath. To crush our enemies south of the wall. And avenge his death.
You're right. House Forrester needs our help. We could return south.
Think of what we could do. I'm sure we could convince Elsera to join us. I know what my father said. The North Grove can never be lost. But he wouldn't want us to die because of it.
Where's Sylvie?
Never trust a fucking wildling.
And here's Mira. So, that's pretty much it.
Jailer! Please.
Shut it!
Please come here!
Okay, so let's talk to this other prisoner, because there's nothing else to do.
Excuse me?
What do you want? Can you get me out of here? Because if not, I don't want to know.
Hey, no talking!
Jailer! Jailer, come over here!
Oh, don't you start again.
Why don't you come here for a moment? We can have a little chat about it.
God's woman, I said shut it. Or I will come in there, and you won't like what happens.
What do you want then? Tell me! Please! I'll do anything. Just tell me! Bastard! Before the day's over, they'll take us straight to the block. So don't give me that look.
So yeah, this is it for you,
You can
Mira.
leave the judgment to the Father, whatever gods you believe in.
I'm sorry, I meant no offense. But we have to keep our heads held high, even when everything else is taken from us.
I have a son, a little baby boy. I think of the smell of his skin, his tufts of brown hair. There is nothing I wouldn't do. Nothing! Just to hold him again.
So yeah.
Dignity is worthless compared to that.
So this lady's outright telling you, foreshadowing what one of Mira's possible choices could be right now.
What would you do in my place? I'll never see him again.
In Essos, they greet each other with the words, "All men must die." If today is our day, then we should pray for the gods to judge us gently. If today is our day.
So yeah, that's it for her.
Mira, making friends already, I see.
Be quick. We'll be coming back for her next. Feel trouble.
Look at what all this bribery has gotten. Jesus Christ. That.
Father, I pray to you. Judge me softly for my sins. Mother, I pray to you. Blanket me with your grace.
Found the gods at last.
They can't help you now.
They'll be here for you soon. You don't have much time.
Enough! I've come to talk.
I've come to make you an offer. I was thinking about what you said, and I've come to the conclusion you're right. Lud will likely betray me the first chance he gets.
Nice shiner.
And I realized I'd overlooked something of great value. Your name. I want you as my wife.
Your wife? Do you do all your wooing in cells? I'm new to courting, but I imagine less violence and intimidation.
One last joke.
Won and lost in the marriage bed.
No! Hey, here's the thing. It's just, oh yeah, look at all that marriage.
I want my own kingdom. I'll start with old and noble house, with a keep, like Ironrath. It may not be the grandest castle in Westeros, but it's a start.
My family will never allow it. If you go anywhere near Forest Lands, my brothers will kill you.
That might be difficult for them. Two of your brothers are already dead. That idiot Lud will take care of the rest. Marches on your house in full force with 10 times your numbers.
It's not a threat, it's just...
I'm sorry, Mira. None of your family will survive the battle.
You don't know that!
I mean, it's a pretty good chance that...
Through marriage, it will become mine. A whole fast in the north can only help my ambitions.
If all this happens, I want revenge against Blood. Promise me he dies.
Let me be clear, Mira. You're in no position to make demands. It's fitting our betrothal begins in the south. I'd say it's a perfect symbol.
So I'm just going to ignore that line. Hey, you know what? I don't care.
You
it doesn't matter.
Locked up.
Well, perhaps not literally. If you play your part and produce my heirs. The murder of a Lannister guard can't go unpunished. But I can get you out of here, Mira. One word from me, that call boy takes your place on the block.
Tom!
All you have to do is agree to marry me. You'll give up your power. You'll give up your ancestral home. But you'll be alive.
Basically, it's either your life or your dignity here.
So, Mira, what do you say?
If you pick I am yours, he'll say, UI will say, Mulgrim will now speak for you.
You will never have Ironrath, and you will never have me.
What? You fool!
I'd rather die.
Oh, that upsets you, doesn't it?
Fine. Have it your way.
So, that's literally it. Yeah.
She won't get far. Not out here.
Sylvie, I understand why you want to run,
Sylvie.
but seriously.
He's my brother! I'm not finished!
When you're finished here, come see me.
So
There's
what's all
something
this
I
drama
want to
about?
show you.
I don't trust these people, Garrett. Which is why I had to see Cotter. He's not well. He won't live much longer.
I need to see him. Is he in there?
There's a reason I wanted to talk to you. I need you to do something for me.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to suffer anymore, Garrett. Just to ease his pain, but that's when they found me. The night shed. I need you to be the one to end his suffering.
But
It's our way, Garrett. You have to feed it to him. I'm trusting you to do this, Garrett.
I will. You can trust me.
I'm gonna make
do the
this
right
family the right
you,
promises
Garrett.
and say the right
He's
things.
in so much pain.
So that's what the Nightshade's actually for. It's a suicide medicine.
I did everything within my power to help your friend. But I'm afraid it's too late. Nothing can save him now.
Sylvie told me.
Nightshade? What are you going to do with that? You realize it's deadly.
I promised Sylvie I'd give it to him. To end his suffering.
Oh my God.
I don't know what that wildling told you. But that will kill him and taint his blood.
The point is to kill him and end his suffering.
It's me.
Because it's the humane thing to do.
I'm here.
Blood magic, if Dragon Age has taught me anything, is never a good thing to rely on.
Where is she? Something happened to her. She can't see you right now. But don't worry. She's fine. I thought they took her away. Remember your promise, Garrett. You'd leave me behind. To help Sylvie. Cotter. I can't bear it anymore.
He's been incredibly brave. A lesser man would have died days ago. But I suppose you already knew that about him.
This wasn't supposed to happen. I always thought he...
I know, right? I had
but now
medical
he uses
aid
death to give his life meaning. This was always intended for my father. It's a sacred symbol of the power of the North Grove. Forged from iron, the handle made with ironwood from this very tree. In my father's absence, you speak for House Forrester. It seems only right that you should have this now. You're here for a reason, Garrett. It's no accident they sent you.
I speak only for myself. Garrett Tuttle.
Lord Gregor trusted you with the secrets of the North Grove. He must have seen something.
Oh no, I told Jon Snow though, so sorry about that.
Your friend is dying.
Oh, enough about the North Grove.
His life is too valuable to waste. Give me his heart. His beating heart.
Why would I?
And his death can have meaning. We can use it for a greater purpose, Garrett. An ancient ritual to help harness the power of the North Grove. We must do this, Garrett. I fear what might happen if we don't.
His beating heart! This is madness!
Not madness. Necessity. Madness would be letting the North Grove fall. You saw what happened after the fight. My warriors, they're pulling away. Please, I need you to do this. For me, for the North Grove.
I mean, being honest, I don't have that much attached to the North Grove. So this is Garrett's last choice in the story.
And his suffering uses his life to make us strong, Garrett. Give him that poison, and his blood will be useless.
I'm sorry. I can't do it. Cotter's my friend. I wouldn't be here if not for him.
You really
would
would
respect what Sylvie asked me to do.
Then so be it.
All right. All right. Iron from ice, Cotter. Whatever that means. bum, his big...
Fulgorn Mycenair.
Oh, I can't wait for this game to be over, Jesus.
We must burn the body.
Yeah, being poisoned won't stop a zombie from becoming a zombie after death. Alright, back to Roderick. The Whitetail Camp. Oh, this is super fitting. Because, remember, we were at camp when the phrase or trade starts.
Keep your heads down. We'll have to find a way to distract them.
That must be Lord's tent. Course it's the biggest rooms. The tower gives a great view over their camp. More guards. Place is crawling with them.
But yeah, good. That's it. But I don't like when the characters are just going to lose.
Where do you want us?
Cook horses free. Send them galloping through the camp.
Horses? That's what you want?
That's what we need. A distraction.
Fine. But if any whites get in our way, might have to cut them too.
Me here with your new part.
Good luck, Basilisk. Try not to get yourself dead, Westerosi.
Can we rely on them?
You can trust them to fight. Beyond that... Come on, let's get this done.
Alright, Oh, okay. At least this isn't a stealth mission you can fail, I think.
The horses! They're loose!
Oh, there are the White Hills right there.
Secure the forest, boy. Make sure the little shit can't escape!
We can't afford it, doesn't have legs.
Do what you must. And if anything happens to me, kill him.
Yes, Father!
Bring me my great sword.
What do we do? No, I won't take him. Bleed.
Follow Griff.
I deserve better.
We're gonna follow the Lord himself.
It's my barbarian chance. We will kill Lord, and the Whitetail army will fall apart.
Quick then. Before he gets away. Don't get too close. When he's distracted, we strike.
Oh my god, optional stealth, really?
Now, let's take them.
Roderick the Ruined. You've just won this war for me, my allies.
Oh.
More whites.
Nothing I can't handle.
Oh my god.
Fine by me. Makes my life that much easier. Raise your sword. We do like men. Like men. Remind me. Which one's your good leg?
Okay. Come on. Alright, Lude, it's come down to this. Finally, we get to sell this. The sound. It's my headset that's randomly failing on you guys, not my not the game. It's my headset randomly failing. Oh, what's that? It's over.
It's over, Lord. I underestimated you, cripple. But it won't do you any good. Our soldiers are already tearing down your gates. For Russia!
Yeah, that's for Ash, alright. Unfortunately, you have to let the other White Hill Lord go away, who's now off and back
Where's the sea? You leave. Where's the basilisk?
We were separated during the fight, right before I took Lud's head.
He's dead. Good.
I thought Beskha would be here.
Beskha will have to take care of herself. To Ironra!
They're everywhere.
Lord! Our Lord's here! Rally to your Lord!
My lord, you survived.
What's the situation here, Royal?
Grim, my lord. The White Hills have broken through and the rest of their forces may cross the gate at any moment. We need reinforcements at the gate.
Have you seen Mother?
Why aren't you?
Have you seen Mother? No one knows where she...
Inside, now!
My lord, your command.
Forward! We have to seize the gate!
Retake the gate!
Now this is the war Asher promised. To Roderick!
Keep firing arrows!
The cowards have us pinned! Good idea, Westerosi. Let's give those fuckers a welcome to remember.
Lord Roderick Forrester, last of his kind!
I was hoping to face you whole. No matter.
Rally to your lord!
Let go of my son!
Fucking Forrester, cunt!
My son.
The North remembers!
My lord, we have to get you out of here!
Roderick, help me! No! No! No!
You can't save her, we have to go! You must survive, Roderick. For the house. For all of us. Go! Now!
You did the right thing.
I did what I had to do.
He was your friend. Your arrival has changed everything. Even though we've been preparing for it all our lives. Now we don't have much time. We were sent here for a reason. To protect the North Grove. Winter is coming, and we have a role to play in the war to come.
Our father never would have wanted us to stand by and see House Forrester fall. Not while we can still do something about it.
It's too late to reach Ironrath. It may already be lost.
Gregor trusted you for a reason. You know defending House Forrester is the right thing to do.
You're the one they sent, Garrett. You should be the one to decide.
House Forrester needs our help. So we'll gather our forces and march south. May the gods guide us and protect us.
In the name of the King, I hereby sentence you to death.
Bring forth the next prisoner!
This young woman is accused of murdering a loyal servant of the King. Who here bears witness to her crimes?
I will speak to them. This woman is a traitor and a murderer!
Kill her! She's
A
innocent!
disgrace to her family name!
Spare her!
Mira Forrester, in the sight of gods and men, and in the name of the King, I sentence you to die.
Shame!
Raven!
Kill her!
If you have final words,
Shame!
speak them now.
She's innocent! Spare her!
A brave woman!
Shame!
Get on with it.
A brave woman! A noble death!
She's innocent!
Spare her!
Kneel!
Forrester. They were nothing but Stark loyalists. And the Starks are dead. Are you listening, Reek? Father wanted to make sure they'd bend the knee. And what do I find? A child lord. Ethan the Bold. With his bulldog sentinel at his side. As if I'd be afraid. And I thought, oh, this is going to be fun.
Mira was so devoted when we first came to King's Landing. Grandmother, that day Cersei dragged her before the throne, she claimed loyalty to me right in front of her. But then she had the audacity to go behind my back and meet with Tyrion when I'd clearly forbade it. There was no thought of how fragile my position with the Lannisters was. And now, with all that's happened to her, who knows what else Mira was doing without my knowledge? Grandmother, it makes me question if she was ever loyal to me at all.
I saw something of myself in Garrett Tuttle. I thought I could trust in him, Sam, but I was wrong. He gave me his word that he'd stay true to the vows he'd made in the Godswood. Yet before a day was out, her brother was dead at the foot of the wall. I needed his sword at Craster's. I defended him to Frostfinger, and it cost me. Whatever happened up there, a man of the Watch doesn't run away.
Who should return then? But another Lord Forrester. Roderick. He was quite the bold one, Reek. Jabbing out that fourth-born's eye. He killed the man who betrayed him. And ruining Griff's little humiliation by climbing out of the mud again and again and again. I was rather starting to like him. And then I thought, let's play again. That's when the fun really started.
There was something about Asher Forrester. You would have liked him, Miss Sandai. He was rather earnest, I suppose. But he had heart, fighting with a former slave by his side. Asher needed my help. I needed to know if he deserved it, so I tested him. And he impressed me. He followed my every command, despite what it cost him with his companion. For that, he earned my help and my respect. I wish I could have done more for him. Perhaps, if I had, things would have turned out differently.
Loyalty. Friendship. Respect. Without them, we have nothing. I think, in the end, Mira came to understand that, Grandmother. She could so easily have turned on Sarah to protect herself. But instead, what she did, it took grace. If you're fierce enough, you leave King's Landing with your honor intact. Mira proved that. But at so high a cost.
Roderick. I could have told him the story wasn't going to have a happy ending. His brother dead, his mother dead, his little pile of timber in ruins. I just wish I'd been there to see it.
That Bolton bastard let their upstart houses go to war, Father. I know these Forresters. If they had any sense, they'd know when to bend the knee and live to see another day. They were clever, I'll give them that, but far too sentimental. Ruled by emotion when they should have been smart. Instinctive instead of shrewd. When will these Northerners ever learn? The Starks are dead. The war is over. And they lost.
Roderick?
We don't have much time.
Alright. So that's little Ryan running off with a determined look in his face. Not that it matters. Alright. Okay, so one of the other strategies you could have been awarded with for your playstyle throughout the game is unwavering conviction or fierce passion. That's really it. So yeah. We told Margaret the truth, refused to marry Mulgren. Yeah, because those are terrible. Those are terrible. Gave Coulter a merciful death. I get why most people would choose to power up the blood magic, though. I get that. Near 50% split between defending the North Grove or leaving it, and killed Whitetail, did not find Ryan. Oh well. I don't care. They have the audacity to try to make a Season 2 out of this. I mean, look at this. So yeah, easily one of Telltale's worst games, as far as the amount of effort that could have been put into it and how much effort they had put into it. So Garrett is invincible, he will not die no matter what you do, but that's the end of House Forrester. So I have no idea how they could possibly continue this from a Season 2. There's too many variables, and it would never be satisfying to try and make a successful story out of this. I honestly hope they just give up on a Season 2 and just let bygones be bygones, because it's just, there's nothing really satisfying about how this game plays out after the end of the day. God, I don't know what we're going to do anymore, because I don't know what we're going to do about this this headset. It's actually frustrating me now. I don't even know if you guys can hear me properly at on the end of it. I'll actually have to listen to this video when I'm done with this whole thing to see if you can even still hear my voice. So that's going to be it for today's episode, and this Let's Play of Telltale's Game of Thrones. When we're going to start my next Let's Play? Pretty soon, hopefully tomorrow, I think, and I hope. Well, until next time, I'm not going to say it because it's a pointless phrase.